Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Off the Rails. I am your host, Austin Train. Joining me as always, my good friend, professional musician, and Nobel Peace Prize winner, Brian Gower. We are coming to you live from the waning days of the decaying United States Empire.
Yeah.
Did you hear, you probably didn't hear about this. There's like a lady who gave her Nobel Peace Prize to Trump.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like an opposition leader in Venezuela.
Okay.
Which is also like I don't really know what I never really remember hearing about her up until she won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Uh-huh.
But apparently she'd been an opposition leader in Venezuela, and then she had tried to do a coup, and then she like fled to another country.
Uh-huh.
And then she won the It was just like I feel like if you try to do a coup, you should like go like you shouldn't win a Nobel Peace Prize until you become the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like if you lead like a peaceful revolution, or if you just overthrow. It feels like it's like
participation
you didn't really
trophy now.
This. Her name is Cristina Machado.
Uh-huh.
And then when they arrested Maduro. Right, the president of Venezuela. And then they asked Trump, and Trump was like, yeah, I don't think Machado has the support down there. And then she gave him the Nobel Peace Prize, I think because she wants to be like the president.
Yeah.
So she's like, hey, make me the president, please.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Also, like, if somebody gave me their Nobel Peace Prize, like, fuck, get out of here.
You're like, cool.
They didn't give it to me. I don't care. I don't want an award that was given to someone else and then was given to me. Like, that seems like patronizing, you know?
You're like, this is a members only jacket that you got.
Yeah, from like the other member.
Yeah, the thrift store.
Yeah.
But
what is a members only jacket? I remember always hearing that.
It's like it was like hotness back in the 80s. They're pretty dope looking.
Was it like a different club would make their own, or was that the brand called members only?
I think the brand was members only. It was like,
but then anyone could be a member.
Yeah, it's pretty, but it's,
But they looked cool.
It'd be like, how people would have security shirts, and that was like a style. I don't know if you remember
okay.
That.
It was like meta.
It was like skateboarding. Like, shorty's security shirt. And it was
I miss the days of Big Dog.
Big Dog.
I want to do some merch, and I want it to be like it'll be like one of those like 90s like what was the other one besides Big Dog? There was another one that was like Attitude or something.
It was was it No Fear?
Oh, No Fear.
No Fear. And was it the guy who had like was it the crew cut, and he's just like, yeah.
Wasn't it like a bald, like there was one that was just like a mannequin kind of person with nondescript features. They were just like gray, and it was like them in like workout gear or something. Anyways, I want to do like a Big Dog style t-shirt, but it'll say like Israel did 9/11. I think that would be sick. Like you do it like a
but do a good job of it as like the art, make it look
art looks
look
but
like
it's like in Big Dog style.
One of the dogs has a really long snout. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
wow,
kidding.
dude.
Oh,
one of the dogs has the payas.
Yeah.
This is a curly. it's a golden doodle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think I have like ideas for merch. I need to like start making.
Yeah.
There's other good ideas I have.
Shirts that are so offensive that nobody would buy.
Well, I wanted to do this, and I've just been. I'm gonna say I did it. Well, I'm going to put it out there now, so hopefully somebody doesn't steal my idea.
Yeah.
But I want to make a shirt that says, it's like Black Flag.
Yeah.
But it says Black History Month.
Yeah.
And then I want to also sell a shirt that's like the Bad Brains logo, but it says January 6th in like Rasta. So I can sell both. I feel like, both sides.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good people on both sides.
Wasn't that the Bad Brain shirt? Isn't it like a lightning bolt?
Yeah, lightning bolt hitting the Capitol, which is like, that's very January 6th.
That's pretty good, but use the Bad Brain.
Dude, Bad Brain should have been playing at January 6th. That would have been...
Yeah.
I mean, they wouldn't have done that. I'm pretty sure their politics are like probably the exact opposite of that.
Wouldn't that be funny if they weren't? They were like
they were MAGA?
Yeah, you're like, damn.
Well, it's like the one thing that's like there's a few exceptions, but like most celebrities that are MAGA are like sort of washed up. Like there's like a few who are like, I probably like, I don't know, like maybe like Sydney Sweeney's conservative or like she just doesn't give a fuck. But it's like most of those
Hell
guys, like Kevin Sorbo, who used to be Hercules, is MAGA.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, well, you just, why don't I get any more acting work? It's like, oh, it must be because of the liberals.
The libs.
Yeah, it must be the libs, dude. Yeah, that is like a funny thing, but I don't think Ted Nugent is like MAGA, and then I don't know. As far as punk goes, I think the singer for not even the original singer, like the second singer for the Misfits was like a hardcore conservative, and what was his name? So there's Danzig was the original singer. Is it Michael Graves or something? And he was like a conservative, and I think they interviewed him for something, and he's like in full Misfits gear, and he's like, the liberal media is trying to destroy American values.
Deathlock going.
No, I saw one.
That's Danzig. Oh wait, right?
No, well they all did I think Danzig, but I think a number of them did the deadlock. What is that called?
Or the Deadlock, I thought was the one.
Is it I think it's Deathlock.
Deathlock. Who is I just remember the guitarist because he's like big in the guitar
Jerry
world.
Only. Well, no, he's the bassist.
No, the guitarist. He's like jacked as shit.
They were all kind of jacked, I think.
Yeah, he's like when you just.
This is the cool thing is like you
Von
can like
Frankenstein or something.
You can wear as much makeup as you want if you're like
jacked.
Yoked.
Yeah.
Like Chuck Liddell was a UFC fighter who wore he like painted his fingernails.
Yeah.
And so it was like, all right, people could call him gay, but he's like a he's like a fucking champion.
Yeah.
So it's like, you get like a pass. The Bears, the Chicago Bears quarterback Caleb Williams, like paints his nails and like wears a purse.
Okay.
But I think it's about to be like people would like shit on him for it, but he played really good this season. So I think they're gonna like give him a pass.
More
now.
people are gonna start doing it.
Yeah,
This is cool.
He made some like really crazy throws. They were playing in the snow, which is I know you don't really like football, but football in the snow just like looks so cool. And it's like it wasn't even like crazy snow, but it was like snow on the ground, and then just like flinging. He was like running backwards and like flung this 40-yard pass.
Yeah.
In the snow. It was pretty sweet. So it's like, all right, you can be a little gay.
Yeah.
You get a pass, dude.
Yeah. There's more of this just dumb shit that I'm, thinking about just adding back to my style. Because I've gotten, like, we've talked
painting
about,
your fingernails?
Yeah, doing that again.
As you
I
get
have
skinnier?
I have a problem with biting my nails. I think we've talked about it. That's like one that's
pretty
like,
gross.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, you should just pick your nose like a normal person.
And then
fucking freak.
Yeah. just get your finger just up there. I was like, but I was like, I might just start doing that again. Just like, cause I've had, it's just funny. It's like some people, it's like, cause I dress like I don't know, early 2000s pop punk or whatever.
Yeah.
And then,
it's coming back. Everything's coming back.
Yeah. And somebody was like, this is like, that's a cool style. They're like, I'm a man at a time.
Yeah.
And then it's like, this is somewhat familiar.
A fedora.
all I need to do. Yeah, if I could fit back into my size small vests again, I'm gonna do that. Skinny ties. Just 30, 40 more pounds, and we're back to it.
Yeah, I got mad because I put on weight during the holidays.
Yeah, it's that time.
And then I hurt myself, so I'm like, now it's like harder to go work out.
Yeah. I'm like starting to get back into it slowly. It's taken me, like the times when we would go once a month, that actually really helped. Because it was like, instead of like, 3 to 5, go. And I'm like, I'm just going to go once.
Yeah.
And now it's like something, like it's finally like starting to trigger to me again. Like my autism brain, I'm like, oh, I remember this. And numbers. And I'm like, oh yeah. Things that make like, I'm like, oh, like studying this stuff. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah, the fixation aspect.
And as soon as I like notice like how working out my legs, which sucks, I hate doing that actually helped me in other exercises. I'm like, oh, like walking, like the incline walk. I'm like, oh, I'm not gassed anymore.
This is way easier, yeah.
I'm like, because I'm like, I used to work out, not a lot, and I didn't probably do the best things, but I was like, oh, that was more of a thing I would do.
Yeah.
And it started to come back, and I just watching, like, my Instagram is like filled with more like bro meathead shit like that. I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. And then like something like you hear one thing for me, I'm like, yeah, that sounds like it's true. Where it's like,
I'm gonna run with this.
Yeah, where they say like, oh, your muscles remember. So if you had muscle before and you lose it, you gain it back faster. And so to me, I'm like, oh, I feel like my biceps are like getting bigger faster.
Muscle memory. Yeah, like riding a bike or like you like then, jump back into playing piano.
This is just like once a week at working out. And then I'm like, oh, I feel like my shoulders or deltoids. I'm like, because I used to only do chest, bicep, deltoids. That's because I didn't care about like actually performing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I just want to look good. And now I'm like, okay, now work on my legs. Like that one dude
well, you
who
work
tried
on your
to school
legs
me.
and your core, and then you just feel stronger in general. Because when I hurt my back, I think a while back, I had back problems. They were like, oh, you just got to do a bunch of core exercises, like do planks. Because the more you bend your back, it's like fucked up. Like do planks and do like shit like that. But then also do a dead hang so you can like decompress your spine. But it is fun. It's like, you know, I don't know all the science, but it is fun to just be kind of like pseudo-scientific.
Yeah, or just get, I don't know. It also just like seeing any progress to me. I'm like,
it's sick. Yeah, it feels good.
Because I've been big on just the scale, and it was not moving.
Yeah.
And finally it did. I'm like, oh, cool. So,
I remember earlier last year, like I just got to the point where like my underwear like it just didn't really fit. Because my quads got way bigger.
Nice.
Not like it didn't fit; it just fit differently.
Yeah.
You know, it just like felt like, oh, this is like harder to get into.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the physique that they say not to get. I want really tiny legs but big upper body. But I want strong.
Why?
Because I want to fit in skinny jeans. I want to look like Johnny
just
Bravo.
Kind of bigger skinny jeans.
No.
Dude, you're gonna be too top heavy.
Well,
you're gonna fall right over.
This is what they say about the different, like, you know, muscle building. It's like, oh, you could build stronger muscles by lifting heavier, so they won't be as bulky, but they'll be stronger. I'm like, cool. I'll do that for my legs, and then I want bulky, weak.
That's just what the guy at the gym said to you.
Well, I've been also just seeing other videos.
How buff was he?
He was tall.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like he's very buff.
Well, I've been watching all the videos.
That is my thing. It's like, at least I'm gonna judge that book by its cover. If somebody comes up to me, who's like if somebody comes up to me and fits the profile, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna listen to what you have to say. But if they're just like some regular ass guy who's tall, I'll be like, shut up, dude.
Yeah, to me, I'm like, oh, I just want to be like.
Let's see how much you will see your max right now.
And the thing is, I don't care about being stronger. I just want bigger muscles.
You just want to look hot.
I don't think I'm going to. Like even at my like lightest, like I think we talked about, I still had a gut and tits. I was like 156.
Well, no, I don't think anyone actually cares. I mean, I think some women like care about that, but I think a lot of women don't really mind. They don't really mind those ass. They're like, whatever. Like, I have tits, you have tits. Let's rub our tits together.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
we can start a fire.
Can I argue with you and yell at you? Sick.
Yeah. Hey, can I call you when I'm like feeling sad for no reason?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think just in general getting slimmer, like you don't need to have like crazy definition.
Yeah.
For like a woman to be like attracted to you.
It was just like going through my old shirts and stuff like that. I was like, oh man, I can fit into a medium again. I'm like, huh. This felt like it used to kind of before I transitioned to the larges. I'm like, I don't think I should have been wearing mediums as long as I did. Because it was like...
Oh, yeah, me too. No, it's embarrassing because I got to a point... I've went to a few points where I'm like, I'm wearing these like small shirts. And I just didn't really notice that I'd put that much weight on. So it's just really, I'm just like really filling it out. and there's like certain shirts that it looks really bad. Like certain like kind of... There's like some, I don't know, let's say like tube shirts or whatever, but they're like... You really fucking fill those out.
Fill them out. And
and not in a good way. Like, you know, there's different types of like, oh, you look buff in that. And there's like some shirts that are like, they accentuate your like top muscles, your pecs. So it's like, it's tight, but it's like, and then there's some shirts that are just like, it's like not meant to fit like that. So it's just like, you're just like poured into it. It's
Yeah.
almost like the fucking when you go to the continental breakfast and you got the waffle
Yeah.
batter and they just pour it. It's almost like that. They
That-
poured
into
they
the
poured
shirt.
your shitty body into like a tight white t-shirt.
Yeah. And then so like, all right, goal. Is,
And the ones that
keep
suck
going.
too is like when they're short, when they're like a shortcut shirt.
Yeah.
When it's like tight and short. If it's like tight and long, it's like whatever. But a tight and short is like, dude, that gut is gonna like make an appearance.
Yeah.
At some
Every
point,
every
he's gonna
shirt's
make a little cameo.
a crop top. If you're like, oh, cool, I have like a V or 6-pack or whatever, that's cool. But if you just got a gut, then you're like,
Oh, you know what? I was my girlfriend got me a track pants.
okay, yeah.
So I have like a top from when I worked at the store that's kind of like a tracksuit top.
Nice.
And so I did a Latino comedy night and I wore that.
Uh-huh.
And then there's another comic, Ragu, who always wears tracksuits, so we were like matching.
Oh, was he pissed? He's like, that's my style.
That's my style. No, he's a real nice guy.
Uh-huh.
But I just decided to wear it, and I was like, oh, no one else got the note about dressing up for the night.
Yeah.
Dude, if we had all dressed up the same, that would have been sick. You know what I really like though is the you ever see the Royal Tenenbaums?
I am aware of it. Never seen it.
Oh, okay. Ben Stiller's in it. They wear like him and his sons wear like red tracksuits everywhere.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just really like that. I remember that style and it like looks really sick.
Yeah, I could fit into. Yeah, I got track pants and I have this Adidas like track top.
You got the purple ones, right?
We're doing those for NAMM this week. Those are like velour, shitty. Like it's. I'm gonna wear it once and I'm gonna get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's like when we wore that last year, the hot dog outfit.
Uh-huh.
I saw a tagged photo of me. I'm like, God damn,
You look big.
huge.
Well, yeah, because you have a hot dog shirt on.
Well, also I was.
They kind of fit. You need like somebody who's really fat.
Yeah.
So you got like Johnny, who's like skinny.
Yeah.
And you got Kyle, who's just mad. Like Kyle's just big in general.
Yeah.
And then you got to be the fat guy for that one.
No.
But now that you're slimmed down, now you got the purple. Now you got the purple tracksuit.
Yeah. So
I'm pumped, dude. I want to see pictures.
Yeah. So we're gonna get that going. But I threw away that hot dog outfit because I'm like, well, it doesn't fit anymore, which is good. And he's like, oh, you could just hold on. No, I'm good. I don't need to be reminded of how fat I was.
Oh, yeah.
I barely fit into an XL, like barely.
It's hard to watch. I don't know. I have a few pictures, like family pictures. I'm like heavy, but it's still hard for me to like look at myself or like watch myself.
Yeah.
I filmed. I used the boom mic you gave me with the
cool.
tripod, and then one of the last shows I used it for. I freaked out. Well, I didn't freak out, but I had to chew this guy out.
Oh shit.
So I did one show at a place that was like, you almost like get worked up. We did a spot and it was very sparsely attended, but it ended up being kind of fun anyways.
Yeah.
The people were like paying attention and watching. You get there, but it's like, oh, no one's there. But then there's a few people who showed up specifically for the show, watched it, and it was like a good. So you get kind of worked up, and then I ran over to the new Yellow Door. They moved where the Yellow Door is at.
Okay.
And it was like rowdy, but there was just some fucking guy, and I don't know what like really. I mean, I think somebody else before I got there had to like call him out, but he was just talking.
Yeah,
and he was like drunk and like he was like his girlfriend was I think his girlfriend was like, oh, pay attention, and then I fucking laid into him.
Yeah.
Because the people in the front row were like into it, but they were like talking, and it kind of threw my timing off still.
Yeah.
But they were into it. And then this guy was just fucking talking the whole time, settled up, did this thing where I hate where they settle up with the server, but they're so loud and they're like trying to joke with the server. And I'm like, hey, man, it's about me right now. And so I really ripped into him, and I haven't watched the video, but I get a little... Because I'm like, I got to keep my cool. But then also it's like, it's a guy.
Yeah.
You launch into certain people... It's like, all right, if you go at it at like a chick or like an old person, well, actually, mostly just a chick. You could probably like rip apart an old man. I mean, verbally, and then the crowd. But yeah, I don't know. But then I launched into it, and I'm waiting to watch that fit the clip because I'm like, fuck, I gotta just like brace myself.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, I lost my cool.
Well, with that, it's got to be tough because as a stand-up, you're interacting with the crowd. You have to do that. I just think of like, especially if I have a band, I'm like, we just
Sometimes I'll just
them.
talk over somebody, but sometimes it's like some people will just like launch any reason to like get into crowd work, and I'm like, sometimes I'll just like look at someone in the eye.
Yeah.
While I'm delivering a joke, and then they're like, "Oh, I gotta pay attention now."
Uh-huh.
And then this guy was just oblivious.
Yeah,
and also I just didn't really like the way he looked. No, it was just like a white guy. So don't get don't get any ideas, Brian.
She motherfucker. He was really loud, and he wouldn't calm down.
He had all this jewelry. What if I was thinking? like a Hasidic Jew walks in and starts heckling you. You're like, no, it's not. I'm not mad at him because of that.
2 drink minimum. I think water, please.
I have this. You're telling me this Groupon is expired? I bought this Groupon fair and square. Yeah. This Groupon was promised to me thousands of years ago.
Gotta get a good deal.
This VIP booth.
Yeah. Come on. We're having fun here.
The
We're
guy
just joking around.
He was like a big, this is a big fucking meathead.
Yeah.
With kind of small eyes. I mean, I know I also have like small eyes for like a white guy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But he just had and I just launched into him because he was talking into it, and then I kind of felt bad. But then I was like, I didn't feel bad for launching into it, but I was like, I felt like I like lost my cool. And I wasn't as like, composed as I should have been.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just, some people who, and you probably get that a lot, where there's just always like, free comedy night, or you get a free ticket.
Yeah, they barked a lot of people in,
and just to get people who would never been to one, or just whatever, or maybe they just see like a giant, like, hey, this isn't Bill Burr.
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck did you think this was? And also, it's like, whereas I think I don't know. There's probably people who don't know the deal, even though it's probably announced. Like,
no,
hey, shut
I
the
just
fuck
think
up.
He's full of them. There's some people,
or
like,
people get really fucked.
They're
up.
just like full of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of get certain vibes from people when they walk into shows. I'm like, oh, this person's gonna be like, this person's gonna be sensitive. This person's gonna be like, oh, whatever. Like, I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
And then there's some people I'm like, oh, you're just gonna like You're gonna be like, oh, my date is paying attention to the performer. I have to like get their attention back.
Instead, I want to be the star.
Yeah.
It's like, you couldn't handle.
But the new Yellow Door is cool. They invite you to a show to come like watch or something. It's a cool spot. It's at the top of a hookah lounge.
Okay.
That one of the dudes, Ike, is an Armenian Russian guy.
Yeah.
But it's his. So Yellow Door moved locations, and they're at the top of his hookah lounge, called Pushkin.
Yeah,
but he's a funny guy. He's been on Kill Tony a bunch because he kind of like fits that character of like, oh, he's like a very Russian guy. So it's like the shit that works for Kill Tony is like the guy's a character. But he's just funny. He's This is like he opens the show and he's just this Russian guy and he's just talking about like banging hookers.
Nice.
Like right off the bat, dude.
But it's a new year, huh?
Oh yeah,
get that going.
Yeah, we had to postpone a few because I was like sick.
This is my Byron Allen. It's like,
you're
getting
comics
my just trying to move the show along.
Yeah, just we could start calling this train derailed.
Yeah. But
so Austin, I heard you don't like women's sports.
So it's a new year. Yeah.
Just setting all my jokes up.
So
dude.
here you have a take on Legos, huh?
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Not that I'm like hard set fast on like goals or whatever, and I have no problem with people who I'll make my goal. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's like, how dare you go to the gym at the beginning of the year? It's like, fucking who cares? But for me, I'm like, one thing I wanted to do. We've talked about it. I finally did it. It's like starting to cook. I'm starting to like learn how to cook, and I'm like, well, you just got to with everything. Just try it. Just start it. And I'm like, so I cooked my first steaks, and then really just like I totally fucked up doing it, But
Would you cook it? Did you grill it?
No, I just put it on a non-stick, like,
You put it on the stove?
Pan, yeah.
Oh.
And people are like, no, cook it with like cast iron, cook it with stainless steel, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't have any of that. Fuck it. So I just did, it was great. I didn't do anything of like, do rosemary and do fucking...
You didn't season it at all?
No, it's just salt and pepper.
Nice.
It's fucking great. And I'm like I said, don't think I did a great job. And then, I didn't, I want to get better at it. That's my goal this year. I'm like, okay, I had my first one, and I think I just like steak for one, or it was a really good piece of meat. And then just it was New York strips, and I'm like, oh, it was on sale, so I'm like, oh right, and so I bought it, and then I'm like, all right, let's figure this out. And I took the temperature. I'm like, well, it says it's 140 or whatever. That's medium rare. We just take it off, and then I ate it. I'm like, this is good. Yeah. And then, made dinner for my dad, and then he's very like. He's pretty picky.
Really?
He bitches a lot. So
I think he just likes to complain.
Yeah, and then, that's where I think I get it from.
And he's also like a funny complainer. He isn't like I mean, I don't know. I guess it is annoying, but your dad is a very funny. There's some people who are just like funny complainers.
He'll just complain about everything. Just everything he has to say something or bitch about.
Yeah,
and it's nothing is like that bad or crazy or like it's like
but it's like you're complaining like you're saying like when he's complaining about people like walking down the street when you're driving
walking down the street
got all over this guy.
What the fuck, you two go for the sidewalk? He gets so pissed.
And
then but I was like, oh, here, I made you steak. He's like, okay. And then he was like, well, he's like, I got some A1, so I'm gonna probably douse it in that. And then he just tried it. He's like, oh, it's really good. I'm like,
well, you didn't fuck it up then.
Oh, to me, I'm like, I didn't cook.
Or did he just...
I didn't cook it like the way that, if you ever see like steak snobs.
Well, I feel like steak is like one that's...
if you don't burn it, you're good.
Yeah, it's easier than like chicken. I feel like is easy to fuck up if you don't know what you're doing because it gets dry.
And you have to like cook it. You can't just eat like...
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little raw part in there.
Yeah, that's the best thing about it is you can like make a little mistake.
And so I was like, all right, for myself, I'm like, oh, just, keep it keto. And it's that, and then fry a couple eggs in the juices. I'm like, hey, cool. Oh, I got that. And then I'm like, well, my dad needs more than that. So I'm like, all right, potatoes. Let's figure out how to do that. So I like just looked it up. I'm like, what do you do with that? Okay, potatoes, salt, pepper. Okay. And then onion powder, garlic powder, and then on the pan. I'm like, all right, figure it out.
Oh, you did actually do a little bit.
Yeah, so I learned how to do that, and then like he's like, oh, I can. I'm like, here, I made this for you, and then like I left, and he's like, oh, I can make myself a salad. He didn't make a salad. He just ate whatever. That was
he wasn't gonna do.
He's
that.
like, I could do that. He's like, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
but yeah, he said like, oh no, it was good, and the potatoes are good, and everything. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, I'm still, kind of made a meal.
Nice.
I'm very big this year or two. I'm like, okay, I'm cooking shit for myself, which is just crap. It's like slop bowls of crap.
Yeah. Slop bowls of crap.
And it's just like, be like, is that good? No. So what I'm doing is ground beef, so hamburger meat deal, which it's weird that's like healthy now. People are like, oh yeah, if you're trying to lose weight, take hamburger meat. What the okay.
Well, I think a lot of that shit was the drink milk campaign or like the food pyramid. A lot of that was probably lobbyists going, oh, this is bad. I feel like
have crackers and bread.
Yeah, just misinformation. The different food industries are battling it out.
Yeah.
So like a little bit like the chicken industry will be on top and they'll be like, oh, red meat, dude, it's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And then the bread industry's on top and they're like, you gotta get at least 8 servings of
it was like 9 to 11
Wonder bread. Yeah, it's like insane amount of just grain.
And it's a pasta too.
Yeah.
It was just like so.
And then then there was the trans fat agenda.
Yeah.
They're trying to trans your fat, dude.
But that's what I've been making is just like egg whites, hamburger meat, and then just put cottage cheese. And then I'm like, just mix it all together.
Yeah.
And be like, is that good? I'm like, no. But it's fine.
Well, it's satiating.
You just put a bunch of hot sauce in there, and you're like, yeah, all right, that's it. There's my there's low carb and fucking
dude,
protein.
The hot sauce. And then I've been doing, for a while, I stopped doing hot sauce on my eggs. I just did salt and pepper. It's actually, I kind of like it better now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I have a sodium problem, so some people might not be able to do that.
Yeah. I haven't noticed much of a sodium problem myself, but it's like, yeah, if you I can do eggs without any salt. It's just fine. I think about a lot of things I'm like I can do without salt.
Yeah.
But yeah, so to me I'm like, all right, a little bit of a win there. I'm like, okay, I made a meal.
Yeah.
And so this year I want to try cooking pork chops. I've never really made that, and I've never had like a really good one.
Oh, pork chops are tough, dude. I've only had a few good pork chops. My dad randomly made this like amazing pork chop.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What did you do?" Because like I've had your cooking before, and it's usually bad.
It sucks.
And my dad is like the only time like me and him. I think we are staying at their place. My stepmom was like at work, and my dad made us steaks, and he just like butchered it.
Or you like torch them or what?
Yeah, he just torched them. But
Yeah.
the last time I had his cooking, like he made pork chop, and it was like the best pork chop I've like better than any restaurant pork chop I've ever had. I think he like marinated it in like a Ziploc bag for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
But that was great. But pork chop is like a hard one to pull off.
Well, yeah, because it's the same thing with like chicken. You can't just like, oh, there's a bit of raw part in there.
Yeah,
like,
you got to
no.
cook it, and then you got to get the texture, but you want to get it like juicy.
Yeah, because I was like, let me look up chicken. It's like, all right, grill it on the or like saute it or whatever. The fucking get the sear on it, and then put it in the oven, and then do. I'm like, the fuck.
Yeah, it's a lot. Well, it's baby steps, but I'm proud of you.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I think we gotta
Cut it short.
We gotta
today,
cut this one short. I gotta go up to LA to become a big superstar. I'm gonna go talk to the president of Hollywood.
Yeah.
And
get your own Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my Nobel Peace Prize and donate it to Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, guys. Please like and subscribe on the Spotify and the YouTube. Please just subscribe to the YouTube. You don't even have to listen to it or watch it. Just subscribe and then bury. I have so much shit I'm subscribed to that I just never look at.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game, and we need your participation, but only in a very small, completely convenient way for you.
Yeah.
And then we can follow me on Instagram, Austin_train. We're going to be posting some clips.
Yeah. Well, we're getting back to the weekly episodes. Had to take a little bit of a break for the new year.
Yeah.
Season.
You know how it is. Had to, yeah.
Getting down with the sickness, but hey, we're back to it. We will see you next time.
All right. Bye.
Boy.